In this class, let us learn alternating current AC. Let us see the difference between DC and AC. For DC, the voltage remains constant or steady voltage. It doesn't vary with the time. But in the case of AC, voltage varies continuously. It varies as a sine wave. So it has a positive half cycle and a negative half cycle. And why AC is preferred over DC? AC can be easily and efficiently converted from one voltage to the other by means of transformers. It can be stepped up to high voltage and stepped down to low voltage using transformers. Power loss is less in the case of AC. So electrical energy can be transmitted over long distances without much energy loss. Another reason is AC circuits exhibit characteristics like resonance, which are used in many devices of daily life. For example, tuning of radio or TV. Let us consider a purely resistive circuit. That is, AC voltage is applied to a resistor. AC voltage varies sinusoidally with the time. So the instantaneous value of AC voltage can be written as V is equal to Vm sin omega t, where Vm is the peak voltage or amplitude and omega t is the phase value. Only a resistor is present in the circuit, so the potential difference across the resistor is equal to applied voltage V. So VR is equal to V. Voltage across the resistor is current into resistance IR is equal to AC voltage Vm sin omega t. So the instantaneous current I is equal to Vm by R sin omega t, or I is equal to Im sin omega t, where Im is the maximum value or peak value of the current and it is equal to Vm by R. Comparing equations 1 and 2, it is clear that the phase value of voltage and current are same. So we can say V and I are in phase. So let us represent voltage and current graphically. Both are in phase. The instantaneous power P is equal to I squared R. So let us substitute for the current. I is equal to Im sin omega t. So P is equal to Im square R sin square omega t. Now let us see phasor diagram. AC voltage and current have phase values. So they are treated as phasors. A phasor is a vector which rotates about the origin with angular speed omega. Magnitude of the phasor represents peak value and the vertical component represents instantaneous value. In the case of a resistor, the voltage is given by Vm sin omega t. The vector OA represents voltage phasor. The phase value is omega t. The length OA is the peak value Vm. And the component along the y-axis, it is the instantaneous value V. The current phasor can be represented by OB. OB, length of OB is the peak value Im, and the y component is the instantaneous value I. Both are having same phase. So both the vectors have same direction. As AC voltage and current varies with the time, let us find the effective value. For one complete cycle, the average current is equal to average value of Im sin omega t. The average value of sin omega t is 0, so the average current is 0. So the average power P bar is equal to Im square R sin square omega t. The average value of sin square omega t is half. So the average power is Im square R by 2. If you compare this equation with the equation of DC power, that is P is equal to I squared R for DC. Comparing the two equations, we can say the equivalent DC current I is equal to Im by root 2. So this represents the equivalent DC value. If we take the RMS value, that is root mean square value of the current, I RMS, that is equal to square root of I square bar. That is square root of average value of I square, Im square sin square omega t. That is equal to Im into square root of average value of sin square omega t, that is half. So RMS current is equal to Im by root 2. It is equal to 0.707 Im or 70.7% of the peak value. It is same as the equivalent DC value. So in the case of AC, the RMS current represents the effective value of the current or equivalent DC value, as it produces the same power as that produced by the DC current. Similarly, RMS voltage is equal to Vm by root 2. For example, a bulb is rated at 100 watt for 220 volts. That means the average power is 100 watts and RMS voltage is 220 volts. So the peak voltage will be root 2 times V, RMS value. That is equal to 220 into root 2. That is equal to 310 volts. That is why AC is said to be more dangerous than DC.